Welcome to week 39. I am 39 weeks and 5 days pregnant today, and I will go ahead and start with telling you guys about my doctor's appointment today. So I had a prenatal doctor's appointment today, and I am now currently 1 centimeter dilated. So if you remember from last week, I was half a centimeter. Today I was 1 centimeter, she said about. And she was able to do the membrane sweep for me, which was great. So I had that done, so I'm really excited, and I hope that something happens tonight, magically, and that I go into labor, because in 2 days is my due date, and I am so ready. A little bit more about my appointment, just pretty normal. I think I gained like a pound since last week. So I think I'm up 36 pounds, I believe. And my belly was measuring on track, and his heartbeat was really good. And yeah, everything else is going okay, I guess. The plan is, I talked to my doctor today. The plan is, so she did the membrane sweep today, so hopefully that maybe gets things in motion. She said if not, I have an appointment for 1 week from today. So that will be the day after Christmas on the 26th next week, which she's not going to be there, so I'll have to see one of the other doctors. But at that point, they'll check me and see how I am at that point, because I will be, I think, like, I'll be 40 weeks and 5 days pregnant if I make it to my next doctor's appointment. And I'm also scheduled for a non-stress test that day as well, just to monitor the baby and to make sure he's doing okay in there and everything. So the plan is to kind of see where we are at that appointment. She did schedule an induction day just in case for Monday, December 30th. So I would be 41 weeks and 2 days pregnant, I think. Yeah, I'd be 41 weeks and 2 days at my induction on the 30th, if I make it that far, which is a Monday. And then she said based on my appointment from a couple days before, they would either have me come in that Sunday to be induced, like that Sunday night, or that Monday morning. So that's kind of like the plan, and I feel okay knowing that there is a plan. Hopefully I don't have to be induced, and hopefully I don't make it to my next appointment, because I'm beyond ready and just completely ready to be done. So symptoms for this week, pretty much just exactly the same as last week. I'm just mentally done. Physically I feel okay. I'm still kind of tired, but I'm on maternity leave, so I'm kind of able to take it easy if I need to, which is really nice. Really not having any more symptoms or any different symptoms, I think, from last week. Really huge TMI here. I've been going to the bathroom more frequently. Like yesterday, I went like to the bathroom, and I'm talking about like poop, like 5 times. So I don't know like what was up with that. It wasn't like diarrhea or anything. It was just I was going to the bathroom a lot. I don't know why. So that's a symptom of the week. Also, my CM has been more present and watery, and there's just more going on down there. And then just more feeling, like if I'm laying a certain way on the couch and he's moving a lot, which he does a lot at night, or not like the nighttime, but in the evening when I'm just like relaxing after dinner and watching TV, when he's really active, I feel a lot like pressing down on my cervix, like a lot of kind of like pain and pressure kind of feeling. Which I've had before, but that was just more intense this week. Really not having, I guess I'm having Braxton Hicks, but not really as many as I've had before, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. But at this point, I'm more mentally ready than, or just like mentally done, rather than being like physically done being pregnant, because I'm not like in a horrible pain. I mean, I'm constantly uncomfortable, especially with like the rib pain and the uterus pain up here, and then in my back, which I've talked about forever, and like hip pain and stuff like that. But I know that a lot of women have like more horrible back pain than me, so I'm like okay physically. I'm just like mentally drained, just like anxious, and just anticipation is killing me, and I'm just so impatient. So I'm just ready to be done mentally. That's really about it for the week. Symptom or cravings. I definitely have had a craving this week, and that has been pineapple. For the past couple days, I have been craving pineapple, and thank God my grocery store that usually has really awesome produce had really amazing pineapple, like fresh pineapple. So we got like the big one, and my husband cut it all up, and I've almost ate the entire thing. But it is so good, and it was so sweet, and I've just been craving that. And I heard, or I read somewhere too, in a couple places, that pineapple can induce labor, which I don't know if I believe, because everything seems to induce labor that they claim, and nothing that I've tried has worked. So I guess I can talk about what I've tried to do to induce labor that has not worked. Let's see. So the pineapple didn't work. I've been drinking the red raspberry leaf tea. I've been drinking that like 2 to 3 cups a day. I started that a couple days ago. That really hasn't done anything, which I read it may or may not, or it can and cannot induce labor. Can and cannot, that's like not right. But it may or may not induce labor, but they said that when you are in labor, it can help making your contractions more effective, so it like helps to tone your uterus and to make your contractions, I don't know, more effective. So I've been drinking that a lot. I've been doing some pressure points that I saw on my feet and on my legs. That really hasn't seemed to work. And I have tried doing like having sex. I tried that like 2 weeks ago and that didn't work. So I might be trying that over the weekend. If this whole cervical membrane sweep thing doesn't work, then I might try that next. But that's another whole other story, trying to get my husband on board with that, because that kind of creeps him out at this point. What else? Let me know what you guys did to induce labor, if anything worked for you, because I'm curious and I am pretty much willing to try anything at this point. So that's really it for this week. I hope this is my last pregnancy vlog, because I hope I have the baby, considering that my due date is in 2 days. So I will go ahead now and show you my belly. Hey guys, so here's week 39 belly from the side here, and from the front. So yeah, there is my belly for week 39, almost 40 weeks pregnant, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!